Hello, everyone. So this is a really fun exercise that we're gonna do. You need like a paper and some of your favorite color pens or pencils, whatever you have in your home. It's okay. Even if you have like three colors, that's fine. Just do whatever you have. And so what we're gonna do is to increase the relationship you have with food to make it more happy, make it more satisfying, make it more loving. And your relationship with food is like any other relationship you have. So, for example, you have a relationship with your partner, you have a relationship with your family, or sister, brother, a friend. And all of these relationships have qualities. They have well, sometimes projections, and it's the same actually with your body. So the relationship you have with your body, do you really see your body for what it is, or do you have projections that are, put on your body so you can't really see for what it is? You can't really see your basically your beautiful body for what it is, whatever it looks like. Okay, so this one is about your relationship with food, and it's what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a family constellation. And in this case, we're gonna draw a food constellation, which is really excited. I really love to do it. Some people really don't like drawing, but please put that aside for now because this is fun. I promise. It's an intuitive exercise. So what you need to think of before you are going to do this is like really tune into your body. Don't judge yourself for whatever it is you're drawing, or you're gonna write, or you're gonna, what colors you're using. Just let your body and let your intuition guide you in this, and then you'll have the most insights. So why we want to do this is it's actually, very beneficial to actually be aware of what's really going on with you and the relationship with food. So you have to see yourself like this is you. This is like, let's say this is your consciousness, and this is the consciousness of food. And within your subconscious mind, there's like a relationship between the two of you. From all the past experiences you have with food, with yourself, maybe with people around you. And so we're just gonna explore today, and in that exploration, you're gonna find nuances, you're gonna find insights, also on how to heal this relationship. What is the core of this relationship with food? And once we have this information, you can actually be aware of it, and you can heal it. So this is just the first step of actually getting aware to eventually heal this. So that's an important thing. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna get your paper, and I just do it in like a very ugly thing. It's whatever, this doesn't have to be perfect. Perfection is not what we're striving for. So what you're gonna do first, let me, we're just about to get some of the pencils. I really love these. I know, like, these are all, I know, it's very, but I also have like ugly ones. Well, they're not ugly, you can love them too. But just, it doesn't really matter. This doesn't have to be perfect. The colors don't have to be perfect. You just have to do this intuitively. So, for example, I have these colors right now, and oops, oh, doesn't make too much noise. Okay, so what's next is actually that you're going to draw yourself. That's the first step. So we have this paper. I'm going to draw myself intuitively. Maybe you're going to, you're really going to draw yourself as a person, maybe just like an energy. What comes to my mind for me right now, and this is different for you, but I'm just going to do this with you so you have like an example of what it's like. So this is me. This is Daphne. And I'm actually gonna write my name onto it. So this is me. So just take your time to actually feel into this. Where do you want to place yourself on your paper intuitively? You can't do this wrong. Everything you do is wow. Okay, now we're gonna draw the relationship with food. And you're just gonna, take like a color that resonates for you with food. So I'm gonna do that, okay. And just intuitively draw that food on the paper. Just the energy of food, put it in the field. Here it looks like for me. So here's food. Okay, now I'm just gonna see what happens if, if I look at myself, if I look at food, and it's actually funny because you see here, I draw myself outside of this. And what I actually see right now is this is what I do sometimes as well, that I put myself outside of my own box, you see. It's kind of looking from the outside in instead of really, food is inside the square. I put myself, and that's, all these small things are actually information. And sometimes it doesn't have to, it's not big information, but all these things are information. And just let's see where we're going. Okay, so now I'm going to draw the relationship I have with food. And for some of you, the insights already come, you see how much distance there is between of you. Maybe you've drawn it very tightly together or very far away, or, one is more apparent or more bigger than the other. So now I'm just going to draw the relationship. So for example, what I see here, that I feel this is like a controlling energy towards food, I feel like this is a controlling energy towards food, and food is not really nurturing me back, or maybe really slightly, so I feel it's slightly nurturing me back. So I'm going to draw that too. Okay. So here it is. For me, this is like the energy exchange, but for you, it can be like totally, totally different. So, okay. Let me just tune into it. And if you want to pause the video, that's totally fine. Just, do it in your own time. So I'm just going to tune into this, just going to look at it. Yeah. Okay. So now I want you to draw one family member of your choice. Often the first one that comes up is the right one. Maybe you can make it two. I feel the need to bring in another family member as well. So I'm going to put her here. I'm going to put that other family member here as well. It doesn't have to be, your most beautiful painting. You're not going to be judged by it. So this is one family member, and this is the other. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to draw both. So just let's see where we're going. Just let's see where my brush wants to go. Yeah, so I just feel like there's a lot of energy there at that family member I just draw. And for you, it might be something totally different, and you're gonna have insights whenever you're doing this. Yeah. So I feel there's a lot of energy that's actually nearly surpassing me. I actually almost want to like it's like over I don't know what's the word for that. It's surpassing me. Like there's less of me here. Maybe I don't know if this is very controlling energy, but maybe that's also the reason why I'm controlling towards food, and I feel the need to actually make like a pink thing of like a purple thing here, line here as well. So yeah, for me, that's really like resonates that this is actually what's causing to control my food. Feels like there's like an autonomy thing here. Like, I don't know where I am. You see, I'm almost like invisible. Like there's not much left of me here. Yeah. And also when I feel this, it kind of makes me sad and um itchy in my heart. Like I don't want that. I don't know. I feel the need to like really draw this to make this a sun. I don't know why. You really have to follow your feelings with this. I have no idea why I'm drawing this. Let's see. Just really trust your guidance, trust your intuition with this, and just if you don't know what to do, just do something. It's you can't really do this wrong. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like she like gives me a lot of light. She gives me um she gives me that autonomy, which is really true because this family really does that with me. It's very, she allows me to have more of myself. So, but it's kind of, a battle between this side of me and this side of me. So I feel a bit torn apart here, which is not a good feeling. And it's very itchy and feeling, I don't know, agitation, unrest. It's really makes me feel very small. Yeah, and this is actually the exercise. So you can draw a little bit more. What I also sometimes do is actually to sometimes when it comes up that you feel like, oh, there's been like abuse or like forced eating or childhood abuse, sexual abuse, like the deeper stuff. Sometimes, you feel like this has got something to do with your relationship with food, and then you actually give it a place in the field as well. So for example, you put it here, or whatever feels right, and you just kind of see how how the system, how the food constellation is actually giving you more and more information and more insight. So, so my question to you is like, what did you experience? What insights did you, oh my God, there's a lot. I think someone has like a wedding here. Okay, whatever. What insights did you have that you didn't know before? There's a lot of information here, and really let it sink in as well. Feel into it, with all the things that you draw, really feel into it, what you experienced. And and this is a start. This is a start to actually acknowledge that your relationship with food is more than just a strict diet, more than just a good workout routine. It's a relationship you have with food, and when it's not nurturing you, or it's not a healthy one, or your relationship with food is actually trying to cope with something else, then you're not really gonna have the results you want with like a good workout scheme, or like a good healthy diet. You're not gonna want to feel um you're not gonna want to have those nurturing things, because sometimes, I don't know, maybe you just trust the food. Maybe you feel like food neglects you. Sometimes you feel like you need to say like, okay, the trauma that I endured is okay. You know, there can be so many switched, what's it called? So many disrupted patterns that are actually that we project onto food. And by doing an exercise like this, you can really um, acknowledge those feelings and what's really going on, and you can actually see, give a visual idea of what food is for you in your subconscious mind, which is incredible to know, because once you know this, then you can, then you can actually have the results that you want as well. If you heal this, then the foods to the relationship and the way to a healthy relationship with food is clear, so yeah, that's why this is important. And it's also exciting to actually know these things, because once you know it, you have the power again to like change it and to heal it, basically. So, just let me know also through Instagram or something like that, whenever you need some help or whatever comes up. I always love to like connect with you and to see what's going on. So yeah, just let me know how you experience this, and have a really, really good day.